This is so strange thinking about all of this. I mean, it was a lifetime ago, and I was just past 16. Um, anyway, it uh, it eventually got to this thing where I was trying to hide it from my parents, and I had to uh, buy all this stuff like shoes for rehearsal, earrings, makeup, and I would try to hide it all, but my mother would always find it. So I told her that there was this girl in the show, and she didn't want her mother knowing what she was doing. So I was just holding the stuff for her, and she believed it. um, well, I was finally in show business, and it was the asshole of show business, but it was a job, nothing to brag about. But I had friends, and after a while, though, it got so demeaning. Um, Nobody at the jewel box had any dignity, and they were all so ashamed of themselves and considered themselves freaks. I don't know. I think it was the lack of dignity that eventually got to me. So I left. I muddled around for a while. I was a office boy, waiter, and without an education, you can't get a good job. So when the jewel box asked me if I would come back, I went. We were working on 125th Street, doing 4 shows a day with a movie, and it was so tacky. The show was gonna go to Chicago, and my parents wanted to say goodbye, and they were gonna bring my luggage after the show. Well, we were doing this Oriental number, and I looked like Anna May Wong. I had these great big chrysanthemums on either side of my head, and this headdress with gold balls all over it. And I was on my way down for the finale, and I was heading downstairs, and who should I see standing at the stage door? My parents. They were there too early, and I freaked. I didn't know what to do. I had to go on for the finale, so I thought to myself, I know, I'll quickly walk by them like everybody else, and they won't notice me. So I continued going downstairs, and just when I was passing my mother, I heard her say, "Oh my God." I mean, I died. But what could I do? I had to go on for the finale, so I kept on going. After the show, I went back to the dressing room, and once I finished dressing and taking my makeup off, I went back downstairs, and there they were, standing in the middle of all these, and all they said to me was, "Please write, please eat, and take care of yourself." And just before my parents were gonna leave, my father turned to the producer and he said, "Take care of my son." That was the first time he had ever said anything like that. I